So good evening, fellow ticket holders.
Hello.
Tonight we are at the Dogfish Inn in Lewes, Delaware. It is Friday and we just got here to the room. So we are going to go out for dinner, and tonight we're going to go to Dogfish's seafood restaurant called Chesapeake and Maine. All the seafood there is from, well, either the Chesapeake Bay or the Maine, New England area. So let's go out and have dinner. Look how beautiful their Christmas lights are. And look how cool this entryway is. It's like going into a lobster basket. But yeah, let's go inside. So like I said, all the menu items is either from the Chesapeake Bay or the Maine, New England area. So we have like Chesapeake Bay, Maryland crab dip, Maine clam bakes, different things. And you can even get a $25 Maine lobster. And there's even a full raw oyster bar from all over the place. One thing that Vanessa just pointed out is the Orchard Point is out of the Chester River, so I think she's gonna try that one. And speaking of those raw oysters, we have them right here at the oyster bar. I can see right here, here's the Orchard Point. This is the one that Vanessa's gonna be getting. Yeah, right here. Gonna be pulled apart onto the half shell. So here we are. We're gonna start out with 2 of the oysters. They also come with all the accoutrements. So we got lemon, cocktail sauce, some vinegar, and some horseradish. So I'm gonna actually try one. It's gonna be my second time having oyster on the half shell. But again, these are from Orchard Point, which I looked that up, and that's off of Langford Bay, down off of Quaker Neck Road. So that is really neat. So we're gonna try these Chesapeake Bay oysters. And Vanessa is going to prepare her oyster. So Vanessa's gonna load up her oyster with some lemon juice, some of that vinegar, and the cocktail sauce. Just loosen it up, and down the hatch it goes.
So good. That's so good.
Right,
Chad's really not into seafood, but since this was a local, like right from our backyard, he had to try it. And it was really good. I hope he really likes it. He probably won't, but...
I'll put everything on it.
But yeah, the accoutrements, there you go. That's so good.
Mm-hmm. So the oyster was actually pretty good. It wasn't as like slimy as I expected it from the first time. So I don't know, again, the region of the clam or the oyster makes a difference, but with all the accoutrements on top, actually not too bad. Up next we have our entree. So I have the lobster carbonara, which is linguine with bacon, garlic, egg yolks, green peas, and parmesan, and of course that lobster meat.
And I have the Maine clam bake, which has some little neck mussels, half a lobster tail, some potatoes are in there, and some green beans. Really excited. I love this. It looks different from the last time when I had it, but I'm sure it'll still be good.
Alright, so we are back from dinner from Chesapeake and Maine, and man, it is amazing.
Good. Always good. My favorite there is the clam bake.
Yeah.
It is so, it's so good.
And my lobster carbonara was actually on the just special menu for this evening, so it's not on the normal menu, and I really enjoyed that. Didn't expect to have so much of the claw meat. There was a lot of meat in there, so I think the value was there for that.
Yeah, I got a little taste of lobster meat, and it was so tender and flavorful.
And you had like clams and mussels
and potatoes, green beans, lobster tail.
But you weren't a big fan of the beans, right?
No, they were a little too hard.
Yeah, but we definitely recommend the Chesapeake and Maine restaurant. So yeah, so that's basically it for the night. I guess we do have one more thing. We did pick us up some dessert, so we'll show you that here before we sign out. But just wanted to say, I don't believe in my intro I said that it was New Year's Eve weekend, so Happy New Year's to everybody. We will be in this area for the next couple days, so
unfortunately it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Yeah, but
when we in the morning, hopefully we'll get to do some bike riding and check out a little bit of the town. We're gonna go to breakfast, local fun stuff.
Yeah, so we are excited for this weekend here. So yeah, so we hope you continue to watch the video. We will have a room tour here at the Dogfish Inn later in this video, but let's check out the carrot cake real quick that we picked up. And here it is. For those of you that are from the Delmarva area or used to live in the Delmarva area, you will recognize this. This is a Smith Island cake, which is a Maryland delicacy, I guess, for lack of words. But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers of cake with a small layer of icing in the middle. And I have never had it as a carrot cake. So this is a carrot cake Smith Island cake, and that's a big dollop of whipped cream. So let's give this a try before we end our evening here. You've had Smith Island cake before, right? You had the regular one, right?
Yes,
the chocolate vanilla?
I believe, or the chocolate vanilla, I don't remember.
Or we've had chocolate peanut or something, but we've had it before, but we've never had carrot cake.
That's so good.
I expect it would.
It's so good. And like you had said, Chad mentioned in the car that the whipped cream, or is it whipped cream? It's
I think it is.
Yeah.
Some type of whipped cream or chantilly cream or something.
Oh my goodness. No, it's so good. So good.
That is fantastic. Not super sweet. Again, if you've watched our videos for a while, you know we don't like super sweet desserts, but such a very moist cake. Not too much carrot. Definitely a nice spice to the cake. And then that homemade whipped cream is so good. It has that vanilla bean in it. Definitely recommend this one. Alright, so we are just going to sit here and finish up this cake for this evening. And yeah, so hope you continue watching, and we will see you in the morning. And good morning, fellow ticket holders. Looks like it's already starting to rain this morning. I guess it's coming through faster than they expected, but let's get started with our day. We're gonna go down to Rehoboth and try a new place for breakfast called Egg. Alright, here we are. Let's go eat breakfast at Egg. And first up this morning is my cup of coffee. And Vanessa's gonna have this cute little glass full of freshly squeezed grapefruit juice. For my breakfast entree this morning, I'm having an Eggs Benedict with a side of home fries, as well as a side order of one of their staples, Pop's SOS, which is cream chip beef on top of griddled cornbread. And Vanessa's also having another staple. This is the makway, which is barley sauteed with fresh spinach, roasted gold and red beets, carrots, and panko crusted goat cheese, topped with a sunny side egg and some toast, and a side order of Milton sausage links. So if you recall, Vanessa's entree was called the makway, and the reason why it was called that is that the building we are in was called McQuay's Marketplace. Back in the day, this was actually a grocery store or general store where people could come in and purchase their goods. And yeah, here's what the building looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. It has not really changed much. But overall, we really enjoyed our breakfast here and highly recommend this place. So while we have some decent weather, no raining weather, we'll go ahead and do the outside tour before we go in and do the room tour. So here we are here. So we walk down the sidewalk. Right over here is the cottage. This is the main check-in area, as well as on the second floor there is actually a big room. And if we pan here, we can see that the other rooms are in this side building here. And if we head past the lobby or the cottage real quick, you can see here there's some bikes that you can actually borrow and take. We're gonna do that here in a little bit. Around the corner from the bikes, there is an ice machine which is currently off due to the fact that it is winter. But if we go on around the corner here, this is a really nice touch. If you come in from the beach in the summertime, there is a beach shower here to get all the sand off. And finally, on this side of the building here, this is where they do a fire pit and fireside chat sometimes. And we will check this out later when it is going. Pretty sure it'll be running when it's not raining, but it's really neat to see during the day. And this area here definitely looks new with the patio area. But yeah, this is really neat over here. And as I said, this is the cottage. This is the main lobby area. So yeah, let's go on inside and see what they have in here to offer for amenities. Alright, so inside the cottage you have this really cool floor area here, this mosaic, which is really neat. And goes right into the reception desk, and it says welcome. So over in this area it looks like we have a record player you can use. It's a really nice seating area. You have this fireplace here, I think, that they light up. And look how cool this area is. Really nice Christmas tree here in the green and silver and gold. And in this back corner we have Rusivio Motel, which is actually what this used to be. Also, there is a little library back here. Just turn right back around, see this area from this other way. Really neat decor out here. And over here on the opposite side, you do have a coffee and tea bar that's open as long as the cottage is open. as well as a small snack bar if you really need anything that's not in the room or need more. Finally, on this back wall, they have a small store where you can buy some souvenirs. Okay, so we have one more thing we need to do is come up here to our room, which is on the 2nd floor, and check it out. As we walk down the walkway here, we can see that there are chairs outside the room where you can sit and enjoy the traffic like Vanessa is right now. So you got a really nice view up here of the boat harbor and the sign and just the movement of Lewes, as well as you can see the small river down there. And here we are at our room number 26. So let's go inside and do a room tour. All right, so like you saw, this is room 26 here at the Dogfish Inn. This is a double queen bed room, which is completely different than what we had last time 2 years ago, which was actually right next door in room 27, which was a king bedroom. So the layout is slightly different, also due to the fact that we're not on the end of the building on the corner. So yeah, let's check out this room here at the Dogfish Inn. So when we come right in the door, this is where the pegboard area is, like last time. And there's a couple more amenities actually in the room. So they do give us an umbrella, got the tissue box. They actually provide a growler now. So if you go to the brew pub or the brewery, you can actually fill it up, and that is a souvenir to come home with us. And the beach chairs are here this time, where last time we had to get them from the cottage. And they have this beach bag that's empty to put your stuff in, and a bottle opener attached. And one thing that's cool about this being a pegboard is the fact that you can actually rearrange the plugs wherever you need them. So I moved this one over here earlier to put my backpack on because it was a little farther down over here on top of the chairs. So this can be rearranged any way you want it to be. Next, we'll just continue down the right hand side here. So here's where we have the desks. So we have a couple of coasters, a tea kettle, that map to show the local area and things you can do. You have pen and a pencil and a tablet, and right above that is the television. Now inside the desk we do have a drawer right here. Inside the drawer it looks like we have another pencil, a couple of earplugs, we have a book here, a Coney Island of the Mind. But also in here we have some more guided information, so rentals and different things about Lewes, maps, the Off-Center Society, cycling safety, bicycle routes, and just other disaster preparedness here because we're on the coast. It's a lot of useful information. And then if we pull out the desk chair, looks like we have a couple things in here. We have a magazine called Bay to the Beach, and we have Delaware Beach Life, the winter, September, and the winter. Oh, two of the same one, winter editions. Continuing past the desk, we have a little area here with the microwave and the refrigerator. And on top of it here, we actually have a snack box now. These snacks aren't free, but they're not too badly priced. So it looks like we have some chips and some cookies, some Advil in the event someone needs some, an acai bowl, some candy peanuts, watered regular and sparkling, and some chocolate bars, and a beer bucket, I guess. Again, like I said, there is a microwave here, small one, but it will do. And the refrigerator, no freezer, just a refrigerator that can hold cans and other small items. Next, right to the left of this convenience center is this bench slash closet area. So this is the bench here, in place if you need a place to sit down, put your shoes on. We've got recycling bin and a trash can, and a few hangers here. And over these, I assume these are like bag hooks in the event that there's not enough hookage over on the pegboard. And over top of the bench area right here, you do have a full-length mirror. And continuing on around to the left here, we have the sink area. So it looks like we have a small stool down here, or a stepping stool maybe for kids. We have some towels and washcloth and face towels. We have a hanging shelving unit here that has a couple pint glasses and comes with that makeup remover. Let's see what else we have here. We have some cotton swabs and balls, as well as some makeup remover pads, in addition to that makeup tablet there. Another trash can down here for the sink area. Here at the sink, we have like a farm sink again, like before. And we still have that homemade beer soap. I really enjoy this really large sink because it's really nice. And underneath of that, we have a couple more storage areas and a couple of towels. Continuing on around, we have here hanging on the wall, actually some hand and body lotion. Not the small bottles like before. And that leads us around here to the bathroom. We can see here, it kind of just has a frosted door. And as we walk in, it is a shower, very similar to the last time. But I don't remember it having like a rain shower head and a removable hand wand, so that's neat to see. And they went ahead and put the soap and shampoo and conditioner over here on the wall. Of course, there's really cool art in this room, and here's the first piece that we see. This one is for the pumpkin ale. I'm not sure what year this is at, but it is done by David Plunkart. Really neat to see here. And of course that is right over the toilet here with the zebra toilet paper. At this point we have come to the back side of the room, so we're gonna circle them back around. So right here on the wall is a bottle opener, just like before. And here's more art. Inside the room area is music, due to the fact that Sam Calagione and Dogfish in general is big into music. So in this room we have the Deftones. This one is for their tour in Austin City and Austin, Texas. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this room tour, this is 2 queen bed rooms. So we have 1 bed here with these really cool lamps over top of each one. And we have the 2nd bed here on the left. And in between we have a small nightstand. And look how cool this is. So we have like this retro flipping alarm clock, which is really neat. And right next to it again, we have that sound machine in the event you need some type of white noise, if it gets a little noisy, or just in general needing some white noise. It's a really nice touch. Coming down here to the floor real quick for the bed, you can see there is no under the bed storage, but one thing that is cool is there are 2 USB plugs and a power plug on the bed, as well as a power outlet and USB plugs on the wall. And here's the plug on the other side. And if we just turn to this other bed, we have the same thing. We have a plug and 2 USB ports on the right hand side, and we have 2 USB plugs and a power plug on the left hand side of the bed, and 1 more power outlet and 2 USBs on the wall. So plenty of places to charge and plug in your phone and electronic devices. Finally rounding out this room tour here, next to this 2nd bed, we have the 3rd piece of art. And again, we have another music poster, and this one's for Alice in Chains and Deftones and Mastodon in the Boston, Massachusetts back in 2010. Finally, right here to the right of the door entry, we now have this really cool like bar and stool area, which has the window. And yeah, so that is the grounds here and the cottage and our room tour here at the Dogfish Inn. As I said, tonight we will try to catch it with the lights on, and we'll go down and check out the fire pit and everything that's going on. One thing, we were talking to Jimmy, the innkeeper, yesterday, and we asked about the remodeling of these rooms, and actually they've just been doing them in phases. So our room actually is one of the newly remodeled rooms. So they didn't really change the decor from before, just got everything fresh and new. So that is really nice that they kept that aesthetic going here. So at this point, not sure what we're gonna do. Like I said, we were gonna try to go ahead and do the bicycles. We're gonna wait a little bit for the little bit of drizzliness that's happening to go away, and then we'll go, yeah, rent a bike and take it down around the Cape Henlopen State Park. All right, here are our rides for this afternoon. It is stopped raining, so we're gonna go take a ride across to Cape Henlopen State Park. We've got a couple beach cruisers here that will take us that direction, so come on with us as we ride these bikes to the state park. So hi, I'm going to interrupt the video right here. Last thing was, we were downstairs getting ready to start the bicycles, and we just did the ride through Cape Henlopen State Park, and we saw a lot, and we did a lot in that amount of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and interject right now and say that we're gonna do a separate video for Cape Henlopen. So we definitely had a great time going through the park, and so we will continue on with the day. So yeah, not sure what we're gonna do. It is starting to rain, so we're not sure what we're gonna do, but it is about lunchtime. Actually, it's past lunchtime, so I think we're gonna go get something to eat. Not sure where, but that'll probably be our next thing, is where we're gonna eat lunch. So join us for that here in a second. And lunch today brings us to a ramen bar called Miyagi Ramen Bar. Definitely ramen weather, so let's go inside and get us a bowl of ramen. Alright, so we're gonna start out our lunch with a cup of boba tea. So I got the Thai tea boba and Vanessa got the lychee boba. So our appetizer has come out and we decided we would get the calamari. Smells really good. And for our entree bowl of ramen, we both got the black garlic tonkatsu ramen, which is a pork broth with pork shoyu. We got some bamboo shoots in here, some onions, the egg, a fish cake, which I'm not gonna eat. And yeah, hopefully this is really good. All right, so we just finished up lunch here at Miyagi's Ramen Bar, and it was good.
It was good.
Really
It's not my favorite, but it was still good. Yeah.
Yeah, so we started out with the calamari. The problem that I had with it was a little bit rubbery, and it said it was a light batter on it. Kind of, I would assume it was gonna be tempura is what I expected, but it seemed to be just regular battered and fried calamari, but it was still good.
It was still good.
The sauce was a little spicy, but I liked that, but Vanessa didn't like it. And then that little coleslaw on the side, which I thought was just shredded cabbage, was actually, well, coleslaw, like I said, a vinegar coleslaw. So that was really good. I'm assuming the coleslaw was to cut through the heat, but yeah, really enjoyed it. And then our noodles, like I said, we both got the black garlic tonkatsu ramen, which is a pork-based ramen, and it was good.
It was good.
But I think that the ramen shop up in Newark, Delaware, called Ramen Kumamoto.
Yeah, that's our favorite.
We go there often when we're up north, since we live farther north from here. I think their ramen is actually better. But speaking of where we are here in southern Delaware, in a touristy area like Rehoboth Beach, this is definitely a great addition and definitely worth stopping if it's something you're looking for.
They have a whole bunch of Japanese dishes like okoyami, the little pancake. They have taiyaki, the little squid balls. They have a whole bunch of different appetizers. It's even a little fusion because they have some Korean. They have a whole bunch of different types of foods here. But it hit the spot.
Yeah, really enjoyed that. And then the boba teas, I finished mine already. Vanessa's finishing hers out.
Yeah, I got a lychee.
Really good. I actually liked their Thai tea. It wasn't super sweet. Bobas were nice and plump. So yeah, definitely recommend it. So definitely a good stop here if it's a nice cold day, which not really cold, but definitely hits the spot and here at Miyagi's.
And y'all, they have bidets.
Yeah, she wants to let you.
Actual bidets. What an experience. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, so
he didn't try them though.
I didn't need to go to the restaurant. So anyhow, not sure what we're gonna get into next. It's still not raining. I expect it to be raining right now, but I think we might do a little bit of shopping that Vanessa wants to do around here. It's not too exciting, but anyhow, we will catch you a little later. All right, so it has been some time, well, since lunchtime, and it's now almost 8 o'clock.
I should open this.
We're gonna head out and get dinner now. It is now dark. And yeah, we're gonna go down the street here and pick up our order we ordered. And dinner comes to us from across the street. We're gonna pick up pizza here from Touch of Italy. And our pizza from Touch of Italy has been acquired. Let's open it up and give it a look. Ooh, there we go. So we have just a classic red pizza with some mozzarella and some tiny pepperonis. Look at all that char on the edge. Oh, looks so good. So you can see here, we didn't hate the pizza, but we weren't the biggest fans either. I guess we're a little spoiled or whatever. We've had better pizza elsewhere. I think that the problem with it, and Vanessa can give her opinion, but I think it was the sauce that they used was kind of extra sweet and whatnot. I don't know how to explain it, but the pizza's good, but I don't think it was good for the price that they charged. So the convenience of it being right next door and everything, I did like that. So let's see what Vanessa has to say. And do you have any thoughts on the pizza?
Yeah, like you stated earlier, I think we are pizza snobs. We kind of can say we are because we've been to New York City and tried some of the best, and in Connecticut and Jersey have some of the best pizza we have ever tried. I think it was the sauce. It was super, super sweet. And it kind of tasted like low-end quality tomatoes. To me, that's just my opinion. It just tasted off, not what you're used to. To me, pizza, like coming from New York City or from Connecticut, they all have a similar high-quality taste with those tomatoes. Those tomatoes and the crust is what makes a pizza, in our opinion. And if you failed in one of those two, they would, I agree. It was good for what it was, but it was not one of our favorites.
And it sounds like we finally have our major rainstorm that we've been waiting for all day. But yeah, this is so peaceful hearing this. And it is now dessert time. We actually brought this with us. We've had it for a little while now in the refrigerator and the cupboard, but we needed a good time to eat it, so no better time than the last day of the year. But anyhow, going with that Italian theme, we have sweet cannoli dip from Trader Joe's, as well as their butter waffle cookies. This was kind of an impulse buy when we were at Trader Joe's. They were sampling these together, and we really enjoyed the sample, so we picked these up. And here we are, right where we started, in front of the Dogfish Inn, but here at nighttime. And I really love how the lights look on the property here. Really nice. And showing our upper balcony here in the nighttime, we see all these really cool lights like we saw. And it also looks like that the fire is running tonight. And yeah, let's go down there and check it out a little closer, but I wanted to show it up here. And it looks like they changed it. When we checked in, they said they changed it to a gas cauldron, but the big cauldron's not here right now. Yep, and here we are. Looks like they also put this nice round patio in here that's like pointing different directions. We got Milton, Delaware, and we have Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and Lewes, Delaware, and Southport, Maine. But all the way around this compass here, we do have some benches, and we have this really nice fire going right now. Alright, so we have one more adventure to get into tonight, and that is to go down to that ship that we saw earlier today when we were bike riding. It is called the Lightship Overfalls. It is a 1938 restored lighthouse service boat, and they're going to be doing what's called the anchor drop. So it is stopped raining, which is excellent, and we're going to walk down there and check it out. But look how beautiful the white lights are here in downtown Lewes. And there's some really pretty lights down here on these lamps down here. We'll catch them as we get closer. Yeah, here they are. Look how beautiful this garland and lights are on these light posts here. And actually, someone's still in the fall mood. They kind of just dressed up their fall pumpkins with bows. And this house right here on the water is very pretty and very classic looking, with the white lights and garland as well. And these wreaths and stuff around their doorway too. Very pretty. Oh, and there's a sign here. So this one with all the lights is the original Maritime Exchange Building, 1884 to 1928. I don't know if that's picking up, but they sure are partying with the hokey pokey. And I can see that there's actually a light anchoring up on the mast, and we'll see that here in a moment. So that's what's going to drop, not a real anchor. And here we are. I'm going to zoom in on that anchor up there. That's going to be dropping here very soon. But yeah, definitely sounds like a good time happening down here. Not a lot of people either.
It's about a minute away, kicking off 2023. 2023 is going to be a big year for us. It's the 50th anniversary of when the ship arrived in Lewes. And I don't know if you've seen the news lately. We have a few extra people that hang around the ship. I don't know if you've heard about our spirits. So come on down, we're open, and check it out.
Ooh, a haunted tour maybe?
Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year! Woo! Happy New Year's, everybody. Thank you for the year that we have had. Whoa! A long horn. That I was saying.
That was amazing.
Happy New Year's, everybody, and we want to thank you for your support and following us in our journeys this year. And we have a lot going on in 2023, so we hope you continue to follow us.
Feliz Año Nuevo! Woo!
And this is really nice. There was a fire pit, and I think there's one on the other side for people to keep warm while they were here seeing the anchor drop. It was a very pretty ship, and it would be cool to come check out the tour. I didn't realize you could actually get on it. And it sounded like they were saying it might be haunted. We'll have to look up that information.
They're celebrating 50 years.
Of it being here in Lewes.
Yeah, so excited.
Again, it was actually built in 1938, but has been sitting here in the Lewes Harbor for almost 50 years, so have to check out that news they were talking about. Maybe they do something in the fall. Alright, so that will end our day, and actually we've started the new day. So again, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's,
and,
guys.
We will pick this back up in the morning because we have breakfast in the morning, and we're gonna go back to Nectar here in Lewes, where we went to the last time we were here. So we will catch you in the morning. So good night.
Good night. I'm laughing because there's a tree in back of us, and it's making us look like we have an O-ring.
Look, see?
And it's
Christmas
super
tree
bright.
lighting.
I really like this lighting on us. It's really cool. It's a little yellow, but it does the trick. All right, good night.
Good night. Oh, so we were so tired. I meant to say one more thing. We didn't even talk about that. That was really cool and kind of cheesy, but really neat at the same time to see that. It reminds me down in Rock Hall, they do a fish drop. Rock Hall, Maryland.
Yeah.
Does a fish drop off of their boats in that area, but that was really neat. Definitely low-key, our style type of thing for New Year's. So yeah, that's all I wanted to add. All right, good night, everybody. We'll see you in the morning. And good morning and Happy New Year, fellow ticket holders. As you can see, it is bright out today. The sun just looks like she's gonna be shining. So let's go to breakfast at Nectar. Nectar is located, again, walking distance from the Dogfish Inn, down here off of 2nd Street. So right here is Touch of Italy, where we had our pizza last night, and we just turned right down 2nd Street. And this street is really pretty. It's kind of like a old-time main street for the city here. It's where all the commerce is. And yeah, we just need to go down here to the next road and make another right. Yep, so make a right here down the Do Not Enter road. And here it is, Nectar. This is where we went last time for breakfast as well as lunch. So we're excited to be back. And first, coffee in this really cool happy anniversary creamer holder. Alright, our food came out really quickly. So this is the breakfast sandwich, which is a multi-grain croissant with bacon and ham and Gouda cheese and an egg, as well as the home fries.
And I got the acai bowl with peanut butter. It has blueberry, strawberries, granola, which I think it's house made, and some bananas, and it looks so good and refreshing.
Alright, so we just finished up breakfast here at Nectar, and just like last time, it was amazing.
Always good. We've had their lunch here, we've had their breakfast.
Yeah.
So good.
Really enjoyed that breakfast sandwich, and the acai is so fresh. It seemed like it was homemade, and it was homemade granola, so definitely recommend it. Alright, that will conclude our New Year's Eve weekend down in Lewes, Delaware, and Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. It was such a fun weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of things involved.
Yeah, mostly eating.
Yeah.
The rain didn't damper our day on Saturday. Was it Saturday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. It was very tiring to do that the state park at Henlopen State Park bike riding.
Yeah, but again, like I said, when we finished that, I am proud that we were able to do that, seeing as we haven't been bike riding in a while. So I'm glad we did it.
Yeah.
And again, looking forward to doing it again. There's going to be multiple videos coming out from this weekend worth of stuff. So stay tuned to that. And I think that's about it. So we hope you... Hello?
Tonga.
So we hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, Be safe, be kind, and adventure on. Bye.
Hello, Bongo. Are you excited that we're back home?
Oh my god. Oh my.
You having fun in your Christmas gift, the tunnel that we got you?
Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to our channel yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below.